Yo odofo enen so mema wo ache aha anase adwo bra wo temenkan na kire se edu baako abo enti odon komo dwumadie no ahya ase yeda nyame ase se ode enen so ache na mesra wo se du baako abo nti frɛ wo nua na wono so mfrɛ ni nua na ka kire ne se odon komo bre no aso enti omra na ye nyina ye nhia na yenni abusua ene wadomu enkomo sania yenya no Kwasi ada bia na ase na awatwe bia no anopai abusuafo a ene yen ahia ye bedi enkomo eye osofo Dr. Appiah Kubi Kwarteng osofo ye mo akwaba
eja
bato shase fato chat no ni din no ba ya na also de o message no aba osofo ye da ase osofo ye ma akwaba ye wodi ho eye sister Pomaa.
Hello.
Sister ye mo akwaba.
Yeah.
And the day see ya said me won say uglo. Weekend no dey enkunim dia ba ye da nyame ase.
Yes.
Ne wato an so eye ya brantie Dennis Kuffour.
Hello, Elder.
Dennis ye mo akwaba mpacha na dey to chat ne sister Pomaa akwaba Dennis akwaba. They would wato an so ye Maame Ama Serwaa Acheampong.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Amen.
Maame na dey say
Nyame adom ye open, you know, so
adom da bia wo dem busa wadi dia anum nsuo de.
mpacho manu musio.
Anum nsuo ye da nyame ase na afi adru. Ya nkasa me partner in crime. Professor Didi sana me frɛ no. Professor Daniel the Prof ye mo akwaba.
Kamini akojo.
Ebacho ni musa odi ntimi musa. Yama abusiafo nyina akwaba. Brenti na dwumadi e wo ye nimu no so. Ndi me pese ni twitwa niema so na ye contempa. Nti wo de ato chat no musa akwaba na ya kai na ma menso akwaba. Ye koye nimu ano no. Ye besre na sister bompaya maye. Empire no si ya na osofo Appiah Kubi ama yahwefo ene yetifo nso akwaba na yatoa so afiri ho.
Mpamcho momiemo empire. Enyankopon yeda wase. Wasan de abehia biom se medi dwumadi ente se de tiefo ne ye na ye kasa nyina ahwonsa. Ma honhom medi dwumadi anim ne befiri ha kɔ na nyina ehu se esua bibia afiri mu na atwe ya ben wo so ene yadofo no. Hwaye de be bia wo Yesu di munti. Amen.
Amen.
Nti sebe me remfeel nti me fa me ha se fi ono an so. Nti esofo kojo ye mo akwaba.
Esofo mejo so.
E den yame ase se ugbo adwuma sa na me nua no amoye panelists na so mamu so akwaba. Na me gina mo nem ne mama ye nua ba Monica akwaba. Nti Monica yame show. Adwa akwamana dead to adwa bne wa o si pastor Pekubi mo akwaba. Wasi Maame sister Pomaa emu akwaba wasi Dennis emu akwaba and afi Hemina Serwaa say distinguished panelists just say monyin patwa me mamuna so akwaba Helmina eda wasi afi adwa say ene Maame welcome ti Maame wanya mu afi Belinda so say welcome everybody yes Belinda ejo so Hemina say God bless you nyame nhyiramu Afi adwa say hey Prof there also na we am mind na we dey am mind also we dey no say also you are welcome afi me no hey unhu say Mary bana no bana unhu say obi ti also so anti Mary say my na so akwaba patience special say we thank God for our lives today nyame shrine so the yankwa amaye ne dey ampa no ya dwen ti adwa so say yes welcome opening yo I seen a review opening
Amen.
To register. And Monica say welcome to you all. Or Dana, so say the Banti Yamin Shamo. You so be one more, and it was not no catch them. So for Nami, say welcome, cry, and I say hallelujah, and I say I'm happy, and I say question be a word in be a fatuso. The Basai be Huniam or Quaba. Why? Yamin Shas or do that word dome. Yamia see. Amen. Osofo
ye dase enka bra ye drusue nanka na otwe twemu no ye body sua no tofa ene ya sakra mu kakra san se na watwea etwea mu yeja mo ho no na asembisa bi eda pono so na ye hye mo bose ye beyi asembisa na no nti ye de bra ye de botofa no eyi sa asembisa na no ansa na yatoa enede no so Educative TV ene busa asembisa na me kind brofo na my side about you say like sex education. Should there be dating education for our children so that they can know the nooks and crannies, the limits, and what age should parents start? Say a war and then when she mudi home koma ye chere ye mano. So dating ye as I see ye nya ho adesua ye mano ana the woman who emu nkoto kan ni nyina eno free hwa emfie be na say ye mano dura ye hya ase chere wonom asembi say mo ma memfam free Professor Daiso na yaba sister so na fe ye ya ye wo bi ka ho no de aka ho
Yeah, Kwadwo. Ebema etiefo ni na akwa ba ne ahwefo eninara. Osofo Appiah Kubi ene Maame Pomaa. Eni ade pass nyame enya full house. Na me nya Kwadwo yen kind of plan to say as parents, Christian parents, eni say ye dada ya ho. Information technological age aye wu no. Never move very very fast and quick. Na ye be di adanse se ne ma bia na ye nim ye breso tama na ye tetew no wo ye akora na wunyi no enne obakra en nsa ne ma na abroso in fact metumi aka se ne ma na wo secondary school na unnim unya hu ye kora no enne nkora mo grade 3 and 4 omunim sa ne ma no enti ema ye recruit ye hu ko world bi isolate ye hu te say ase ye man de won te sa mina ko jama memfa statistics bi entudwa na ye nka sa asem bi ne hu se ye ka na real pa obi a ye hwehwe mu recent study bi na o ma kire se ye ma ewo colleges no emu 80% ewo in dating or courtship of some sort bi emu 80% na za 80% no between 30 and 50% no sisi sone mfia no ene mpaso agudie ka ho enkora na mo relationship ni mu no ena enkora ni na amukọ college no emu 20% pe no be college no we virgin. Yes, these are real issues. I work with them. Nti me dem make say above akora na start 80 wiase ase me ma age bia na no 80 or kasa unhu se oye analytical e wo nema bi ho a that is the time for us to start sex education but ye no indidiso so because where's be wa kan on tiase so but ye no indidiso nti onyi no te say me won kora wo fie nkora kakra wo fie omunyi nti ma mema example bi say atre a ye de ma akora aduane eni bowl a odidi mu no ebra wo nyi no na atre ne sesa na bowl ne so sesa sanso ena the way ani emba kasa a ye church omade no ebra omunyi no esen sakra ye bam enti tamakra na no bete a obemu so start busa analytical questions no awofo that is the time to start talking about sex education.
Prof, sister we are now about
yes
me about Maame Ama Serwaa.
So there what can you na
30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Now, states beyond no minim other states on curriculum there, but I do know say New Jersey dating and I said relationships. School. It may not be in the context of a Christian you be a panel. And take into account your cultural experiences, but you're taught in schools or mature relationships are dating a part of it. They don't necessarily teach courtship primary schools are K to 12, but they do teach dating about what to expect relationships and healthy and unhealthy relationships. Now, when it comes to ignorance, I mean, I don't know. Someone that's show Nickelodeon, Disney, but Osha, even at middle school, they depict these young people are almost dating and getting involved in other, the kids watch that. And as a parent, so Osha Erickson, ne developmental stages no do time no come middle school no they are starting to find relationships outside of the family, outside of the home. Until by then no so want to me and instantly be into a corona dia forget about it, because your problem said forget about it, because so caught other people that's it. You know, they get indoctrinated into these lifestyles now you may not be necessarily happy about. And from said the professor kind of from as early as you can, you have to start teaching them, you know, what the expectations are. One of the things that parents, you know, when you make few seconds, that may pontificate because I think the parents you're making a lot of mistakes thinking said at some point, you know, things are going to correct itself, right? But now Papa you're saying, Krama enyi we ni afero kukua. At that time, you cannot change the name. Into Osano, you have to start instilling some of your values, your expectations into these kids. I'm going to get a little personal. I always tell my kids from the time they were born, say, until you are 18, we're not even going to be talking about this boy or that boy, okay? You can have friends and all those things, but that's not even part of it. And it's been the way it is because you start from the beginning. And, you know, you have to set the standards. Otherwise, the world is going to set the bar for your children, and you will not necessarily like it.
Amen. D.
Now that with us, I think say Prof needs to start canning in age of holding a make a baby kakra asoso. And they say, me only say said the assistant Prof kind, no, tell me and Cranisha say, or move for no more shots here, yeah. That's when I was saying shots here have this conversation. But me dealing, say one crack and get 20 to be a me use one as an example. What's a common crown? Or what shall see with questions in temper? So as a parent, you know, the moment and family age or so 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. So what shall I say? Obusa these questions are me pacho. Me name ready sir and command that. Say you may you mad too. Obusa so obusa these type of questions are. We say you to us here na ye church woman. Intimini Prof and sister agree. And me and age limit to be end to so. Ye shall send to my ebeboa. Name me the hear me pan say. And my young train mum say questions no be bree. Na ye prepared say ye more answers now or more ebiano. And yes, sir, come now for no the answers be the more emboa. But when they start asking these questions, they will say you're ready. Say yes, you in the way I see no where this are and command. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
I'm powerful.
Yes, okay, you just a small little one been person they come home. To say the penny for you now can that's true. But one thing I want us to say is say your culture, and you know, sometimes when you put questions in your heart, na and penny for need says almost first or more better so they're uncomfortable with what they want to say, the response they want to give. It's no much shut it down. I remember my mom is watching. I love you, Mom. Junior high, and then I went to school, and then they were talking about sexual assault. I didn't know what it was. Maybe if you not news so I say somebody sexual assaulted this lady. No kitchen I'm sexual assault, what does it mean? I didn't get an answer, right? I know she's gonna say no answer. And see, for this, you know, I have to go outside. We go my down for school said, what does this mean? It's a question be basana. I think say yana penny for no more but please, we know more. Now no crowd these kids, these age, they are smart. Their phones would tell them. And say please, and you're shy and ferry and hide it just on their level to say the penny for kind of explain me kakra name Tony Chino so and say I will end there. Thank you.
Yo, as of Appiah Kubi Kwarteng.
Yo, me that something with the Musafona Canina. And now me hear the dimension of the church service, the church relationships I will. Yana a honso so in ya challenge kakra. If you say no, Christosumu no yadnya say sexual organs and ya my ye home descriptions and say can't once a more. Na as ye num AI say you be janum visa more. Nti eba adisua yi hwan ne ya ye ka se ehun hia se itimi emma adisua ne ha se as early as we can. Now we Christo ne na so what ya say sa se ye ke de kama obi a nti eye ma se ubetimi no oba adi nkomo we Christo ne ya bibia nkyere se o kan no na ke se o Christo sum na kọ bone anase asay baby woni ni din komo bua na wo bua kwa ntete na nyame kan say monchi abofra kwa fa so no nyina on free pon enu bia no na bua na ma otime hu bibia agya nti Christopher mo yem fanye ya sede si enso be yesa na enya de a etabu nyame wo medase
Many of them so 30 seconds I mean cancer be so for at the arena be up them with sorry. So yeah, sexual issues here I can't answer. I am not against sorry no any na saints and they are sorry. But say try and buy a boy science be to say obi titi openyi bi titi akora bi nsem o titi akora no ene na ema no so and ema ni na no these are sexual innuendos your society no it is advancing in that and we shouldn't take it for granted as sorry crano yamba is safe nobody is safe and you started chero mo a can beto so say you started chero who fi ntema na you the complementary school there na ebeboa.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Another 30 seconds. Why are there? Now, Mama, can we not free sir? You and went in a young break. You're back to us straight away. And Kwarano, yes, smart. How smart they are. No, my mention 4-year-old. I could be saying, Papa says that I must see Yanko Pond. 6 days in a body and or rest the 7th day. I say, why do we rest every day? Where you not say 4-year-old. 3-year-old no kubusa na maame say na oba anyem na say na oba wo o maame ne say akwara na start free ni timu sa na afa na pie akwara ne gina ho mama obo the teacher say 3-year-old and say o twa no ntro next time no o ma ho bio de say ne yesu yen no on say ya ka say for now, no dear, yeah, advanced world, you Ghana for no class is almost smart as you need age limit. Most will be questions no. Shall see now some man once, and I said, yeah, I saw for them penny for can say. So, born near me be dino, and yet a dear Emma Quay bonnet. And no one can sign your bonnet. I mean, a bonus and a son and deans with you. Into bonus are and your bonnet. Yet then Yamiasi and your nair to us, and net a same titra a dead gas swan, a courtship. Minchire me ko fama sem ba kono ba na abaya de so aso abinom nti memmo se adin no ebre ko nanim no meka ho asem na afi ma kirem courtship ana ye di ho nkomo ne na masem bi se di kan na e kwa ma sister se obi a onim courtship na de bai e ba cho se obusawa se na be kirem a kire no se we ene courtship
yo medase courtship, you know, so what free must you quite so say about way and I bear my way, me huno, na managing home, na me person me worrying. And only courtship until more than tea edges yam na a no na ya mamre mono you call your bisem it will fear because by that time now only be better some courtship quite so no waja ne na enim nipa krono. Both a parents now on both sides now no wachia kwa Kuffour wakocha wenye de otina bonte to abogu yinsu bio. You don't do that. E dansu no bio eni bi ne ho sana say obohwema wo ponachi no. That's not it. We ye de wabafie eni na wofo abafie say e bia e pese ye nim be e pese oni ne di nkomo kakra. Enti no kra no so no me say na ye fa say kokoko because wagi nanim aba say e pese me no nante na me hunu no ewo aware ekwan so inti courtship no it's not and no emma wo permission to be sexually involved. That's not permission because unworryable but I know you say so obi hunu say bia kwasi ene adwoa enamo a kire say bia omu nam ewo omu di aware ho nkomo ekwan so inti even in the church cry no it's you know so I know as long as I won't call you bibia because you are talking, you are observing each other, who could be say if you no money idea sadie no into courtship no enya ware enye mpana to say and now woman as a bibisa. It's just studying each other, getting to know each other, but with the main purpose of courtship me say person me ware no into no and only ye mumie no pen na involved in that relationship.
Your sister, yeah, that's it. Me gonna say, sister, you know, Dennis, Maame Serwaa, Professor Denafi, also for Appiah Kubi.
Yo, Elder, maybe is simple. They say you shall see free dating. So dating, you change your movie bree, a baby mo. Enti akwa say you go school no, you free junior high school, near high school, near college. Right? It is sad I'm a day baby can. Why your dating we na are successful no? I will say you move up because abrabo say impromptu my abrabo more and what so sana relationships so it's here. Say you could date on several occasions. Na ye shesha ye ho. You will say your young kofanu emwa ayedin. I will say you step up. It's a harder courtship on the eba. Now the key word in it with a view say with a view of marriage. That's the key. Because the moment you're free dating stage, yeah, rock courtship you team upon you and say baby are you drew no. I feel me do Kuffour Akochia mom and dad. No I say daddy ni mommy. Unse me abayi na mo anase say ye team upon ye. Na ono so de makochia ni parents ni say ye na mo ye team upon ye dream bibi say ho. So the make sure until ye free dating ho no do courtship on mo dia. E ho no agro the obiam. Say ye who say baby a ye ni extra no extra baby a edi ekura aware mu nti you say no you move up kakra and see pay there but you drew baby a you say you say baby a ye kika kono ye nkomodi mbese sakakra ya namon tuo mbese sakakra ye ni maybe a ye bia no e be sakakra because ye hu baby a your final destination no e da ye nim now fe you working towards it there can community actually more no.
All right, Maame Serwaa, anti yempeni mfuasi waso awari atopere say the waso warranty say what operator.
All right, just a quick one. Auntie Pomaa and D have said it all, and I know simply for the Viveka, but this is the stage. Commitment is a big word. Commitment and being exclusive. You drew heavy, and then this is a time where some people say, you claim me, I claim you. If you don't claim me, that's not gonna happen, right? So I grew up to say the kind of agronetrim and biblical courtship. This is a timer. At least one of your pastors has to be involved in this. Know what is happening. Know I started with a little bit of counseling, not the counseling now. Yesterday date we na yabi achewa so afi ne kwako at that point it drew hard. You see during this courtship, this is the timer. Uma was so full huna. And I say if your home and family life penina, you trust so much in huna, they will start with the mini advice and then the little counseling kakra and sankrana. It drew set when they call board. Amaya kwaku ayi ache. I was paused there now, Pastor Dene, Pastor Kwarteng, so be account. Thank you.
All right, Minyakojo.
To build on the foundation panelists are establishing, especially Maame Serwaa, I use words which are very important. In Tihano, we are building commitment. We are looking for exclusivity. We're looking at compatibility. Many could say do our better at the battery. Na near May Fefi, Brother Dennis and Sister Pomaa Asama Wakano and say yes, yes, certain area, say yes, straight liner, dating, casting your net so wide. Sister Pomaa, to use your words, men's department, women's department, ladies department, you're casting your net so wide. Empata, adrian ye, it me a yimu, I should be ne, empata, I would go be tilapia. There was anybody that you, well, you narrowed down, meaning say a fear and a minute, meaning say Kwadwo and a minute. You didn't commodada, you do sa courtship stage na, a faina. And Kuffour trying to wish ya and Kwadwo ye Kwadwo. Nentitium, the present life, and then a dache. I think I may be so numno. Namasha senior. Oh, and this answer one numno. I know that Maame Serwaa Acheampong to say for you to have a 360 degrees around the person, from the soft also can't be. So because your religious life and so I can't be. Now, many this is the time now. Abrofono so machine engagement ring. Na your group no your customary marriage say your engagement. Not confuse here. But stop on my use the word in here. Kokoko. So kokoko. na bro from engagement ho na be hu say bia obi gina park so street so no bunko today no wa propose kama no wa hwe ni lady n'animu wa kan say ma kire no Ghana de onu say na ya ka no mi yakojo o kai we de no
how de
I'm married that's why I'm more from Maame Bravo, for those bunko to get kama this be a book, you know. Not never be a question. I'm person no bomb me bra ko see but anyway, it's only as you actually or but this is the point ya case is so enti yesu aye ye hwe say ye betima committee ho to each other senia ben hu akosua me ho teme no sa na akosua nso enhu mi a ne ho tenana one side no compatibility last time we can say it should be an ongoing process and yes dating time me who say akosua per reading and I'm so me per reading ti yesia now ye who say me per football akosua per ampi akosua space be no be make ama me football no aye part of me na me so space be na my ama akosua ampi no e wo mu say me mpe but allowing her to be herself and she allowing me to be myself compatibility are two ways Niema a one in common and a niema a difference and so how do we adapt to accept the other person and exclusivity in this case say this is meaning say we are see and we are seeing in our time in poa but I still in there me a me there no e kwan be ma me ware no meaning say my we are seeing in our time ya sister Eva there opemasem e kwan be mu a me ware no enti courtship ideas no this is what I can say about that.
Yo, yeda wase pa nti wahunu bomochie kobi ana amane and what you so amane woni amane na ekro no bomochie kobi bia osovo
yeah me da mo si em say na nema si kono mu ada ho pa nti yeda ba yafo yasi na kra me dey ka ho ni say na me hwa asem no na say well no court na be mu no ma madwe me say afeidie say they will move out there from your own court to the court of the family. Maybe but your friend can say it's a progression until you are taking another step beyond dating, and this time it is no longer in your court. You are moving it to the court of your parents, the court of Maame Serwaa Acheampong. I also for you are trying to make sure that the other I feel they will open up kakra so that you can get some feedback from other people. Inti idea ehia yi pa sempen for so kwa wadea bisa it one day what bisa girl na bisa na me no akasa ho no obi anim but yes say die utimi bisa bi ma utimi nya the other side so opinion so wo na boa tina empen for bi on mo na etu sa say na oh abranti oye kama bibia ni no na mum which your sister mimi sister no about your mimi sister no come so the tiene say we oh sir minim so wonim tin ye ka kire wo no so afi na ke say ama ekoma da so na ko ni gi no ho pa na ka bibia ni honda say o papa na so ma me input odi ba mo hu say nipa we no say mugware sa enyi let's say aboa mu mienu na mu adansa na ababonten kra kwa bia so enti sa mu move no from one kasa mo court e dia call a parents no court on e yade a ehunhia yi pa na o sa wo ye no odo ne ntiase kwan so say mejin papa di mejin mama di o mu pema sem che obi a Maame Serwaa kasa was mama I love you I like that mommy so ye do mama ne papa no nti se ka ka mi bi kire ne a if you don't know more they can pay say and they yatia to say me nim say omuni me wife me omama ni nuanum nyina ma I'm not sure about that and to some be ekofa baby sir they need somebody who will be able to tell them oh okay come on back how about this one see they make and say they only back quarter a year periods no quarter na a year tia bi wasum na ho so tie do mo so beka na aboa ma umuvu ono etima agaide
yanya ntembre bi na osofo das dwumade bi kwaso no obi kwafa ne nuana yete ho am papa say eni me ba we wa ham papa nye Kristo ni mam sinti monya careful bi amon famre fi ntem said the empanimfo ama ya adwenesis one yehunu senia your friend courtship musa asem na ya abajafo no ani ginti wono mo no pese mo huri di manim amesa atwemo aba yehunu courtship wawie yehunu courtship na de ban David Dennis asem bi say e call okane isra wa boaye ma yehunu na hodo anso so a agent na ha nza yebeka se ye types boaye ma yehunu ye courtship no ye one types ibi wo agent na meka sa agent na ha kire se no de popular
courtship types no dey kakra bitimi aka fa wono me share nim bebre san say enya me culture ntino but bidim say ye a Christopher metimi aka say ye type bia de me de mani hu ana de me ye bi no ye o Christo ni ekwan so that can be a type and no che say eniama me ngware ye no mintimi nye no say me follow courtship procedure in the any omo process in the forms in the me to like I say me you know wo nyame so kwan so na say Christian like type of courtship inti said the Professor Deka you know sisi so ni fifia no ne sa de manema no ebini strict so another form and I said type on betimi aye e be virtual and it say obi on ma you said that uni shiada but mumu komodidi ne mubibia ye through the net so we person mo kasa kra na enye face to face bia bim through the internet so I can also use that as a form or a type of courtship any other ones bia me for say abedwafo betimi the account but for now the mama for 2 years and shasi let me guide the academy abidafo.
All right. Dennis, yeah, that's it. Yeah, couldn't see you, Professor Debaba, Maame Serwaa, sister, Nafi, sister, the better to also for the sister.
All right, Brother Dennis, yeah, that's it. Now, the difficulty a woman no, yes, courtship no, activities are a woman near my courtship no, dating activities no, a courtship no. So, once I migrated from dating near search and you was a question. So now also for Appiah Kubi Kwarteng, courtship word no, just say it wage in a court, a do in a court, and so as someone was in the Yabusa from Korabemukusi Udemu. So you bet many evidence to cry Yabusa. And near my Hundipana, a chassis with dating. So that virtual near mano, any kwabontin could be text messaging, sending messages, call out for movies together. Nanti to see the sunshine together, you take it through. So I'm because advancement of dating, and a difference, a bit blend. Now, let me give a broader categorization. Men can say in Tichemua, we say Fanano, I am quite on Asia, especially Japan. We know could you say Obibe Wari no so time now. You appointed Obi or your relationship manager. No, I CVs in Kuffour curriculum vitae. Resumes. No, I resumes. No, I didn't na. No, I share. Only parents not tenancy. I share parent in status. Any oba na bema na the or your suitor no. Ya share. And to me, I could do only CV papa men fanko. Yes, Asia. No, they were no. And Scandinavia until recently. Omo say I don't know no pension so kese America amohye so nti oba ne be ma na omo hwe a tise na school omo yes PM ache no na ye de oba ne be ma na koda mpa ba akoso overnight but ye chinchin rule eda so say sisi so bi anim omo be so omo hu say wo be ma no betumi ahye ho so wo ma ho a ana be ma oba no so betumi ahye ho wo ma so a se muti anya lucky na ba ko nan ko to ba ko nan so awarefo kwan so dia mo feri. And no dear no. And over America until recently, they are now more say parents no. It to me who say ye now for phobia and soon ye. Omomano, ye man and one mabbe to me aware. Into a more yet, sir, but Omunjai or Mosa say you choose some omo a set you up. So I'm no invited for dinner and I said it's a blind data last year come once me. Now I'm going to the restaurant, you know, Makushia. Say, Omomano, Ekushia, no more per Mohodia. any aware incommodity no beto aso. And now the buy yen amamere mu nso a arranged marriages. So it is America for the year teten. Arranged marriages say bra kojo die any sister AC omo ye namfofo omo hu say omo ma no omo ware be bonde omo busua no into no ma arrange difference here die na ewo ye die ni America die ne say especially o maame e de ne say su kim ne kan asante for die mu uyi wu say enye yi amamere bi mu say be ma de ne say su kim weja no uyi wu say enye enti awura egu mu no enu ni na ene ye brain so die ye frɛ bi speed dating oh, or the speed no the feed dating no. Woo 3 months. No worry. It is our courtship no. We was gidi na and I walk slow dating. A slow courtship. So our slow courtship no here to say your ma Asia e college. Omunim say you be worry. But obi ye medicine. E be taking a longer years. Obi steady law be taking long. Until my end train 7 years actually. You nim say you be worry. But 10 years is here. 7 years later. But until then, yeah, now for 4 and yeah, Christopher, there is our strictness in the baby.
All right, Maame Serwaa.
Mr. I mean, it's a courtship. I just thought, say, yes, yeah, we have that commitment. There's an engagement. There's no fun games that we're moving forward. But honestly, the meeting, you know, I'm learning it myself, so I'm gonna pass that question back to Pomaa and
That's right.
Anymore. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
All right. Yo, sure, me that's it. Professor Dennis Akanya back and I'm going to focus on because were different the cultural, Obiani said Omusi a courte, but specifically for Diano, any name Remusi Diano. And it says Sebiana Bakuo Abuche Amanone Nabaku Fia. And no, they can still court innocent in a courting will be through the phone calls and through letter writing and through an a WhatsApp and all these other platforms, forms of what to engage. Now, courtship, part of it, say, still courting. You are trying to show this person, say, I am the best person for you. Into whatever you can put out there, that's what you are putting out there, regardless of how Amusi get you together. You are courting the person. Obano putting the best foot forward, so putting the best foot forward. Now, one of the things I'm so big kind of earlier, as part of type near Dinyan, there are those. They just meet now we are on our way to a. But there's the other part of this says traditionally, no dear. And no, you coffee said a Appiah Kubi Kwarteng. Coffee could be some. What are some of the things that a wolf you need to avoid? Because it thinks that I usually almost always talk about mental health issues because that's my profession and I see it. Somebody can look absolutely perfectly normal when they're taking their meds, but when they're off their meds. Now, who is this person? You don't know, those are the times that, and some of these mental health issues is now, you pass down, it's genetic, it's hereditary. And if you know more chances there are also some other autoimmune, so many other things that they are passed down. And no interest will be any suitable for marriage. But by knowing all these things, it helps prepare you. Say, this is what when I'm a pell there, because that should not change. Say, this is what we have to deal with. How are we going to deal with it? Into courtship, you can do the fast one where you meet 3 months later, you are married. You can do the slow one where you are learning, but you can also do in-depth study, getting all that data about that person's background, to show that you're making an informed decision. Even though a romantic, there's also, it's like getting into a contract. Marriage is like a contract, you have to make an informed decision about the wunya on both sides.
All right. So for Appiah Kubi Nafi,
Yo, instead of paying for them, was panelists my idea para marketing and that. Maybe sister Pomaa can presidential hit ho. Make sign a common say o fan out more. I say ultimately ye. In fact, impo okay mental health. Na health in general, and so very important because me share be pain na onipano ono ankasa de woye me fa ni say sickle cell and the sickle cell no na question ni say me a wo be why me no me so me say to balance okay Canadian no so sickle cell and o meaning na adwen ho say sani yam ko feather sani am step on my kind say is this something hereditary e san wo bushel mo na enti akwa bushel hu say okay bi papa no anase ma no so dey etisa enti na passing on to mo ban and then na yemi no your chances see ware a e bi e ma no benya sa sickle cell e wo me hu bi pen a omu decide say na sanity there yango separate ways because anyway. And you finding more about Nema a year so pertinent to your life now any future back on health. No, I feel I never go so make can say it be na wakushia or baby and answer baby na or ba or no the kind awo into to be a nipa be on mana creating a crowd or baby na wo nkola brim crown be or we nti afi na nso so wanya no se wodo why so chin amawo a wo person ne worry Mr. As I said, our inibako year would dig shimu kwasi pa ye pa say the old communino send city. Is already over council my open no way I'm job and many next sir. A dear not the be one more a sound way cheer unim. And when tis a coba say uko share ubia or woba. And that's will be our cry jab pay. Mr. Courtship time would the end of the year can than chaya. What sounds so a Juma Sunqua as a wee, so your bar and answer Bema. Now you're sure say, baby, I will cron. Number one, I could be a body cow if you ever bust a inum, share mobile. And you won't come and have us with me. I continue Sakodan. Now I don't say the Maame and Papanas and Bananoa or Bedokodan. Nina idea ehia panti one of the areas apesi atwa yiso na ne emaba na writing be shia san kwanhia no kwan bi so a ya na wiye no afei a omako wura ma wiye no afei no nko hu se na empower ba kono kwa ye ka ho asem no enwuye na susu nim se na tie akwakutu mo wiye timi meka ka ho se ye de aba court headi ya mo wiye wo ya baba na sa branch a nyabotre na bibia wo hu bia benkum ni fa inside and outside bia hwehwem na ti ase hu nani so na sa onya kasa I do a wo san wo chi a enye ye bi na boama onam ujane a wutu no etima ye hira be da ase pa
yo meda asofo ne abadwafo nyina ase na afi metumi agina ha aka se courtship so ye be kɔ ne part 2 and I said 3 questions am wogu han afa courtship ho. But me di kan yakai wadwene sa am say wa bra wo siesie ho ama wasem bisa obi ko propose wakoto ya wase maame senia enamfo atwa ye ho anyina hia anyina ya ka se adafo no me no ne ye nyina no so odwene ho se oba ne se masa sorry enya se me pawasem ba se de wo si di ade no kro ese wan kasa wadwene mu na nhwe da nya yi papa nti sa koneko gine wasem no ho yi ansa na wode aba enya se obi e kanti na wan kasa na wo se obi e kanti na o ko anase wan kasa wadwene no adofo no your next question no na fi ye beba abagafo nsem bisa so ko Maame Serwaa wo ahwe yi ben anase ahoda so ben e na obetumi aye bra wo courtship. What are the precautions for courtship?
Oh, all right. Thank you, Penny. How bebre na say panelists your doors I'll just say 1 or 2 be now and move on. The first thing I would say is that pay attention to things that make you uncomfortable, things that you consider as red flags. Because maybe the things that I would consider as red flags is not the same thing that you consider as red flags. It be a person be to control. I wouldn't want that. You know, some red flags, abuse in different forms, you know, financial abuse, emotional, physical, sexual, those abuse, you know, pay attention to those. I will also say, you know, red flags like stingy people. I don't want a stingy man who say, you cannot vibe with me because I like to give. Into also, I want somebody on also you're generous. ABR is a red flag for me. It makes me uncomfortable. What about you? Does it make you uncomfortable? Something like a person or belittle, a woman can belittle a man and it could go vice versa. Are you comfortable with it? See, these are some of the things, dishonest, There's this, my aunt was telling me this, one of my old ladies telling this story, they were courtship, yeah, the Ghana lewd, yeah, boy. Sisi ana bema ne riem, sisi anu we riem, obane kana danento kwa. When the time came, she says no, because the lewd mpona we riem me kana ba yeah, korea and simpi things that red flags, pay attention to, because if you don't, they only get worse. And trust and believe, they only get worse. It's not going to happen. Involvement of friends, unchristian like advice. I have somebody, a woman, I nami bunopa respect, I still do because of your opinion, but gave me the advice, say, oh, you're good, you're Janet come out, see if you come out, you concept bema ba kokwa etna when you so. And to have one in New York, I open crowd call how you are youth camper to back see her. It is say when ya way be, me a young girl, a penuma or mama that advice. It's if me yanted see any from a fear, and I will fall for it because we are way be ye. And in these days, that's what is happening. It's be careful of unchristian like advice, and then abstinence. I will leave that for Pastor Ade, and then Pennyfo to talk about that. I will pause here. Yes, I mean, I'm going to get on the Pomaa, so I'm going to stop here. Now, I'm going to continue. Thank you.
Indeed, but then is only a sister Professor Dana for yourself for Appiah Kubi Kwarteng.
Yo, Elder Bedase, Maame, if we told maybe was also a home in Irish, Matt. Said okay, and yet, Kakab the best also new. And it said, a Niama Munu Pecos, a Dawson, to make Jai Ibiama. I beg your father also to be at home. So the pastor church wouldn't say the court to no air bar if I did because he should ye pan say, and your hot and your day competition echo, right? And your hot Anna Obano, I say, competing with other and ma will be home around, but you already your muscle. So maybe a bema, not say, Minu to sign a mono. That's what I say. I say, hey, be a baby chair. I say, Anna, baby. A competition be anymore because you worry into a red flag for a member be brave. No, you're not. You worry, crana. Family friend be baby say, now we so any, now we a dear Tarina Shallow, Anna, one automana. Just say, a dear be brave. A very disturbing. So a honor, you see, you're very careful. And the next one I made a home. No mama Appiah Kubi Kwarteng disclosing too much personal information. And the mama me kaka miss Remo any ye tearful. The fact to say ye to anamon ye de court na ba ebusuamu no e hodon che say I feel that me become ebusuamu nsem and me am personal information actually Obano ana bema no miss Remo a say relationship be brave. Intimi ma yendru ye ni swade hu no so na make sure no so Courtship back pan say who say me ye be ma na say me no tu sa anamo no na wo ka ensim bia wo busuani mo na ebusuani kra bi yenra mu wie but wo ma me hu bibie wo mo a me ma adwen mo no any the way am me say dwen no me say abere me ware na ye fie mu nsem nyina abesa akọ abontin bi yes ebesa akọ abontin bi wodi ye busuo mu nsem no ebekọ ne maame ho ebekọ ne nafofo ebekọ because personal informations bi won ma o say ye disie ye kra kakra ye tu anamon kọ ye nim no ya de suana akire ye dada ye kọ ye nim no ne ye biebie mu ne ye biebie mu but say ye courtship level ninti no I feel that maybe can ensim bia no including the personal plan. I think say a idea you who sa akwantu ni mu a ana minim say na pastor data e ka say we ye ho na eteye no ne ye yem na ase ye hu ana odo no achichi ye ninti no yen twi break asem no bi on ma e was kedi sika kra no ni yakani na very very bad na ye hu a me for instance say me be ware na me hu sale no ho a emfa na me say young men be bre on ma e ade hia wo pa say ono obe tu na mo say oba no okay can send be bre na say asem bi obeka na say bibia o ka hard be bre nti mo ma yen try na yen share your home so kakra e wo ho no me de besia na mama abedwafo ato aso.
All right, sure. Sister, now Professor Day.
Yo, that Dennis ne Amiase. Na media no a little bit, the Dennis kind of media no a little bit. All right. So there's some self-disclosure, good. Because once again, taking from a mental health perspective, no. Maybe ACEs, and I say adverse childhood experiences. The way obesity any say only in a domestic violence home, only in with abusive parents, only with with certain things with health, or was so a major trauma history. Now we'll address you are going to be the recipient of all those things and address into at that time now courtship yes, of course. Maybe disclose it, but certain things I feel say important. Say we partner in some of these ACEs now what experience and some of your trauma history, because once again it's preparing them. And I'm going to be very strong about it. Say, and because we messed up, and I said when you whatever. Say meanwhile that's not when you say that, but it's once again it's preparing you. For how am I going to support this person? And also, it can be a red flag because if when an extremely abusive or violent person, chances are when we check the characteristics of an abuser, chances are they had a parent who was abusive. So those are also the red flags. But without this information, it's up to you to know how to address it. But these are some of the things that could be red flags. But at the same time, I think some self-disclosure will be very important to help them once again to make an informed decision.
All right, Prof.
Yeah, Maame Serwaa Acheampong says Ludo born in Yemuno Akahubi. Akahubi pa. Miracle say ayana ayi for a memano omo de won wan sa na e man so Kahubi. Abrofu yi obema ne bunko to je kire ne pe o say yes no we hwi atire ye kromo ma de nkodwene ho 3 days. Maybe not one down for Afako. Anyway, I share you any day a dorsal baby. Stop on mass and more kind. And you have no thing to do the beer. Your pet professional counselors, a bemuno. Now, premarital counseling, because me, I could do in same be or only Nipana free too much. Say, Uko Busa, Quan be a busani piano, one shall be suspected. Say, Abia, old Jane, say, Fancy some mental health as a mere step on my train against his week. And Fancy bipolar, a year will be a crabina, say, what can we finipamu, Bibiana, a do the Bianas or the Kama. One hour Uko Busa, only a professional, when you were be Papa, Habajan say, Nipan Macas or Jane me fee about Damu, oh, not Danias and Fofro. And Yahana, a do Midibia, Yasha, if he are so for ne. In painful, your more sorry. Then it ends with a professional counselor, not a boy. Broadly, Maame Serwaa set the platform, and I say, know what you want at this stage. Know what you want. A firm decision now, and I can say, young comes about normally, I am it is about 4 or 5 dimensions. Your physical or medical needs or biological needs. Nipa no ne hereditary genetic issues in your manema, your blood group say Kambuma and Asen Kambum, your Shesa Nemanina, and your mental Sapoma Kamwasem, and day-to-day mental activity near Sony Pacono on how to meet SAT goals, or Yedma will be answered, so Ubakon if you to meet Shania Aye, Ubian who sabi on to me find a man to a bit to me, I give you an onset into Ubia. Adrimu ahakakra in a mild way, a bit to me appear. ubetumi ahwe psychological or emotional aspect no obi wa na yam se no ana on encounter failures ubemu se na TV wa pia bofom entre no atoto egu plate no atoto ni na egu debi ametu nkofofo se wuhia obi sa simple it's not my simple and also locate Walmart maybe a Walmart or no akọ purchase o campo because debi ani bufu a obeto plate no akoto bi o hopreko and your spiritual growth nso only pa kono ni nyankopon tem etisen because you cannot divorce God from everyday day obompa say the Bible can count it and that's what the court is saying stop Maame Serwaa aka bibi say or generous so saa nipa kono or generous ni bi the title tia menka ne saa etisen saa na ma we ni na ye hwe and na ne social skills brother Dennis Triadwinsi so jealousy no afa phone no Maame Serwaa one your friend Kwadwo one your friend Appiah Kubi one your friend we no and you be hwe no me Kwadwo emma bebre phone so omo namfo for emma no omo dan no obehu bra Kwadwo nso na nya bra Kwadwo sister Adwoa because on person obenya asem bia wo ho and the American said that is one aspect of it and two and talking about know what you want and stick to it then two and they say mutual development can see but then is assembly so don't give too much of commitment the other party is not responding as the person is giving commitment and care no also let it be appropriate men ko we too much disclosure no men ma won sem be more than the person ask so and as be an counseling no ye bebusa sa mutual development no ye de aduma be boy pa
all right so for Appiah Kubi what do I no see ana wafa abadwafo nsem a egu ho no san se ye de besi aha enne se de mkan na ahwe be ko patre kura so nsem egu ha no dos ye so
that's it ho na na me pese me koi na ka me twa jo say obi e de question about educative family that was say obi say bi ana me yedu courtship no mu na be me so odo branda say ono branda ono ka no can sweeps on Tuesdays say odo branda because odo branda say oye obi a the stage a odu mu no sexually no onye cough dysfunction abem enti no amanema enkoyi obende the hunting na ema de also ye discuss say hu hia pa se precautions ben and the war sa courtship no so go and be brain na be on sa na then is kind say so sa hu no hia ansa na de what's why are ni and obi say ade a meaning the ben met mag misika akotuaka say me test na mu say ade a bit my juma nti oba na adwen say so test be man sa adwen say enti boy say wa na akwakofa adwen ye sexual adwen say mama nkoda so abem nti ha no ya de ehia yie pa se ehye ne nso panichira o kan wari say wa kan sem be is very simple you see say ekoba say ti ase ye kan date ya be fa courtship mo akwa kudru se be wari enti on the day be kwa kudru we be ka say I do me be prince afa ni bibi esi no until that time no we make ka say no mintu aso continuation ye kan nyina guide me abo amam say emwa me mintu aso but then say one more appointment there appointment ni say ban no wada and as be man no wada na bia no ana mugusua da bia munya nware ba say no ana muye adwuma there da obeka say no na disappointment aban if you say what disappoint you say there we can say last year this say the occasion to know so until as appointment bia ma disappointment bia so nim enti ekoba say kwan bi so say na ye kan nyina o keka nyina abo na hu say enkoyi na ujaye a how be no enti misraw bebre so be man do branda anase no branda ho say bia ye nkomodie mu no ebe ba baabi a ebenya adaade a kyerem se be ma ben na ogina ho sa man step on makai won ma na twiye so nkoba ogina ho hu say otisa ti be ma ti se migina ho yi be ma ti se den is ho yi be ma ti se me wo ayi say ben ye hu say omo do branda so no bia no de aja adukati e be se dan nya adaade na one time ya ka ho say but the ka we hu wo the ka ho asem ni say misro mrante mamba wa muti ma mefo amohye mo mankra ne momma appointment bi amma o sa kwa no so sexual relationship en hase ansa na kudu ba bi ama fide waka se ontimi nto aso bi ti precaution wo mun no hweye ewo se oba na na se be ma won ne benya sex ansa na
yo so for ya dase we da badwafo nyina se pa na de ye de sia na mama me mama teaser nsem questions egu opa ansa na o se Ebia said the dating, what are the best practices of courtship? And here one. How does culture, ethnicity, or nationality, educational background, etc., influence courtship? To be a yawo na ya na kofa sa niam na ba o ye lawyer o se so kofa carpenter nyame ya dom a ye beko eno nyina so. How long should courtship last? Your courtship mo say edi emre say. What is the recommended age? Any counsel for those in college? I want more year courtship. And I feel, how do I get my parents involved? Say the year can you say the court no Bible for no quite back cross on the first. Those are the questions and I may add more. Say it me in no part 2 no dia naturally say I add them. And to me, naturally say ye court in the part 3. Nyame mo yensa, as I per se. Ye tinia ye you ya see ye. Now obeka ya bon say ye fan Christo some kwan so yen ye fam hey. When ye Christo ni kura na wuti bia me gidi se ofa sa kwan no so. Ebeboa wo ankasa nyame mo yensa. Maje abedwafo nsem a etwato. Nti mesha se free Maame Serwaa na ma ba Dennis sister Professor Denafi also for Appiah Kubi Kwarteng amai.
All right, so my last thought is that courtship, it's a step up, yet commitment to them. We are exclusive, and this is the part where, some people do get engaged, and yet the fun parts of it anymore. So then the different types of courtship, and then also percussion, know where and know it's a no for you. Know when you're setting your limits, know what makes you happy, what makes you uncomfortable. Now look beyond the butterflies in your stomach, and how cute he's looking now. Not in the future, and they say, now no net to say yo na a chinebi na nkwala bem no na sikasema why tight no. How is it going to be like? And I believe that next week, the debeka hon na no I is solid. So thank you.
Thank you, Maame Serwaa. Dennis.
Yo, Elder for the topic here very interesting, and I'm looking forward to next week. So questions and I'm many to me training saying I may add more. The other day come on say courtship, your graduate, you say your college. My father say you move a step higher. And see this time no any group you. This time no any entertainment you. And no ye me no nyina no I was say ya ahwe ni who say according to na that you know what said the pastor kan no according to Kwanwari so ni mo abusa so ni ma bebre ana hihye mo say ngan to ase na yetie ya wofo asem so the one can be no said the pastor kan the court na be fie we want to get them involved into the one can be no we say tie mission hunu ni say most of young people now omentie omawofo advice no dodo na sebi omukọ manim etu anamon na ya na NCA kra and obi abeka cho you say omukọ anu makwa na afi omaba na mommy daddy I should have listened to you na I get late no I could waste the time be so me futu ga kram be my yin na say you do some stage na my yin ya you see be say yeah the court na be fee na you get your parents involved your church pastors ni elders ni involved no yintie a foot be on my bia no yintie no our asopapem na most of the times no ebeboy madam say
and that one so sister
yo so be someone who said it's momentarily a year air pass and I say is it real, is this something that's lasting now a mutual do you feel that same way about each other now are you disclosing enough information say about the open on so no to make a decision no now what is your goal? Are you under coercion? You have to ask yourself all these questions. Say you're in the right frame of mind, the right frame of space, and in the position to make a decision a year long term. And think about all these things. Now and what to an amount.
All right. So far, Appiah Kubi.
Yo, me that's it. Me gini say baby I make person me sali shemu bi emu ni say Then is a can or say respect your parents. Bible credit what Dan says, I say, you are genuine in me. Now, that's one who can say, Mammy, can you, Papa can. So, be a task, it is answer. Me come back, Papa cry can me and a menti, but Mammy cry can, and then a 20 Bible a small canon, a idea of a futua, a comma, I want to a swing into all time in a over pano, Mammy, a can be chono. Bisamuye, Papa, they will can't be, Chichimuka crap, Mammy, they all can't chunga. Then young Tiasi womb, Fize, the Dika establish only your dopa and a tower chi or Nama Uchun. Dear whom ye pa say to me, to Nemo, Mr. Wa. What will quote if you honor? It is not about parents, no. It be a Dutch and Becca Hansen. And then any siblings are a mammy, a Baba and a Branton war. It is about Bemanua, who only know air coffee on. Bema and Mammy, I waiting too much. Oh, papa or so do, and who brother, it's not about them. And then be idea. Yes, one put us another court to home, you know, how we try some more input, but me patch your focus on Obana, only no 18 corner. Women are the a bomb which me put two, we never together say, na the defy day. That's it.
Amen. I don't know yet the Yamias, yet the Moise pass and money in share, na money ye di and come up a year for no. Nafi, the better Maame Serwaa a bread, any adaje. I'm baff Yamin Shra. D. Yamin Shra wants to say bread, any adaje. Near Ketwa Dennis, Nafi, my back, sister Pomaa. Sister, oh, my fear higher Nika, Yame Shra, Yada so brand no adaje. We never could you another into Kwabia and Sinti, Yamin Shra. Afi or so for Appiah Kubi. I want to say. Now, answer maybe call Hassan one say, Obishi assist with Mimi Din Shito. Now, Miss Massive would and so that your partners know who say, she told us, she told her, and you will be a lot of them. Said the sister Kayan or courtship more. Sabe, and you say, Obidi will see Muna Pesa or tell stresses so. And to change not offer so Ebram, who say, why a crowd say, the one no crop. Yada, ye producers, Dr. Francis Kuffour. A Brennia Dagi said, you see, kick out near my bomono. Me near my way so, Metiana and who I dream. Yamin Shroud, you near my Fokuoh, Yamin Shroud. Yes, Sren may say, on my Yahweh. Na ye na do mo ya sanche mo bre no kopa anti ye besere osofo Appiah Kubi na wabom paye owia na odonkomo yakram
Yo emom paye odofo na Nyankopon yeda wasise odoye mfa odo ye no se eyeda do ayi ni awie yeda wasi sa do ibi ni ense pese nya ema wo ni nya bi ma ye ho saa do bi ne pese esre ede ma wo mu a afi no mu so esi aware kwan so tie pacho ma odo yi ani akotene na wabra wo mu nam Courtship mu na no mu hwe do aki akwan ti wo hira nkan nyina jojojo wo do kwan so we su de mu nti amen
Amen.
Amen. Amen.